I'm a solicitor at Slater and Gordon. I work in the abuse team in Manchester, so I work with victims and survivors of sexual abuse. I'd always wanted to try and do something a little bit different, but I think the primary drive was wanting to try and make a difference to people's lives in a practical way. And I've just been lucky enough that the law that I do at Slater and Gordon, the role that I have here, has genuinely meant that I have been able to do that for so many of my clients. I mean, child abuse is such a difficult subject, and it's a subject that many of us don't want to think about. Nobody wants to think that it happens, nobody wants to deal with it, to think about it, to consider it. And so it seemed to me that something that we do need to try and address head on, and there are unfortunately lots of victims out there and they need help and they need support. The people, all the people that I represent, have all got their own story to tell. No case is the same, no day is the same. So I'm coming in every day and faced with lots of complicated and new challenges. It might be new legal challenges because of a change in the law. It might be challenges around a client who's distressed and needs my assistance. It might be challenges around a difficult defendant. But there's always something to be done, and every day is different, and I'm learning all the time. I think for me, working at Slater and Gordon, the people make it. And when you're working with supportive work colleagues and you're working with people who are genuinely experts in their field, that makes a massive difference to your day-to-day. I love getting a decent result for my clients. I really do enjoy that part of the job, and I particularly enjoy it when we manage to settle a case and I can say to the client it's all over. And I think that's another really important part of the role here at Slater and Gordon, and one of the things that Slater and Gordon does very well is that we have really proper, well-developed, meaningful relationships with so many charities and organisations that help some of the most disadvantaged people in our society. And I think that being able to work with charities and organisations and give something back is a really important part of our job and our responsibility as lawyers.